What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Philkotse Trippings. My name is Joel De La Cruz and I missed you guys so much. Kamusta na ba kayo? I hope you're doing well. Sana hindi ka masyado nalungkot. Pero seryoso, ang daming nangyari noong August and September. Kaya naman, we decided to take a rest muna and of course, para sa safety na rin ng aming team. But that is in the past. Move on na tayo because we are back for more awesome adventures and definitely with awesome rides as well. And for this episode, ang kasama natin ay ang Suzuki Desire. Sobrang to be desired talaga itong kotseng to. And it's actually a small sedan na nasa budget side of the spectrum. Kaya naman kung naghahanap kayo ng mga affordable cars for your day-to-day driving, then maybe this is the car for you. Pero syempre, trippings is not trippings without the destination. So saan nga ba tayo pupunta? Well, meat is back in the menu, boys and girls, because we're going to Four Leg Restaurant dito sa Don Antonio, Quezon City. Ayan, so we're gonna go there and I actually saw the menu, no? And nakakatakam talaga. So kung mahilig kayo sa meat, then this is the place for you. But ito ang maganda sa kanila, no? Very interesting. Kasi they started their business during the pandemic. Talk about balls of steel. And speaking of balls of steel, let's check out this steel-ness, car-ness. Basta, i-drive na natin ng Desire. Let's go! Kotse ba? Philkotse na. First look dito sa Suzuki Desire, no? Very friendly yung look niya, hindi siya intimidating and it's actually perfect for its size. Kasi kung titingnan mo talaga siya, first look, grabe, ang liit niya, no? Pero hopefully yung inside niya is spacious naman. But yeah, I really like this one. And honestly, the side, there's nothing much to kind of comment about because, you know, it's the typical sedan type side, no? If you are looking for that basic type of design, I mean, again, not too striking, hindi ganun ka-flashy, then this is a perfect car for you. Punta naman tayo sa likod because we all know we like a good rear, right? For me, storage is everything. Kaya naman, nung una kong nakita to, medyo nag-worry ako ng konti kasi maliit eh. But honestly, because of the price range na nasan siya, this is already good to go. You know, for all of those daily trips or grocery shopping na ginagawa nyo, you know, or if you guys are going on a quick trip out of town, pwedeng-pwede na rin itong Suzuki Desire. You know what? I am pleasantly surprised dito sa Suzuki Desire, no? Because from the outside, I said it looked small, right? Pero sa loob, it has ample amount of legroom. And not just for me, but also for my passengers sa harap, tsaka sa likod. And as much as I said that it was simple on the outside, yung inside naman niya, very sporty yung look. You have accents of silver here as well, and then you have like this glossy black accent here as well. Pero gutom na ako, so tara na, let's go! Okay, so let's talk about the interior of the Suzuki Desire. Like what I said earlier, nagulat talaga ako kasi sa outside, it looks very simple. You know, very straightforward sedan at its price range, di ba? Nothing special. But when you go inside, dun mo makikita na they actually added like a very sporty look. I mean, kanina I showed you guys the accents, di ba? The silver accents, the black glossy accent here. But also, what's nice about this one is the screen, the monitor is not too big that it's distracting, and it's not too small na mahirap siyang tingnan. It has the Bluetooth feature so you can control it here, or you can also control it dito sa steering wheel. So you have all the buttons that you need, even to answer calls, drop calls, or fix your Bluetooth connectivity. Meron din siya dito. And in fairness naman dito sa Suzuki Desire, no, ang dami rin niyang storage for all of your small stuff. So you have your cup holders here. You also have a card holder here sa middle na first time ko lang actually makakita ng ganito. You can also put your phone, your cards here in front as well, malapit sa cup holders niya. The side, pretty much the same with any other car. You have storage here on the side, even sa handrest mo. It also has a lot of charging ports. You have a charging port here in front and also here dito for the back passenger, no? And meron din siyang USB and aux connector dito sa harapan. So if you want to connect your phones via cord or if you want to charge your phone via USB, then pwede rin naman siya dyan. And also, what's nice about this car is, from its price point, no, it has an aircon vent at the back. So, hindi maiinitan yung passenger mo sa likod. May sarili siyang aircon. O, diba? Sosyal. And, mas sosyal pa kasi power folding din itong side mirrors natin. So, you can control it here sa driver's side, no? Sa rest dito sa driver's side. So, hindi mo na kailangan magmanuala ng adjusting, no? So, that's one unique feature about the Suzuki Desire. When it comes to driving this naman, I mean, it's pretty small. So, madali lang talaga siya i-drive. Very light yung steering wheel niya. And since it is compact, no, madali siyang pasikot-sikutin, especially kung traffic kung nasan ka. So, overall, you know, the entertainment system is pretty good. The aircon is pretty strong. And driving is pretty easy with the Suzuki Desire. So for 708,000 pesos, Suzuki Desire doesn't only focus on the driver's comfort but also the passengers as well. Kaya naman if you're thinking about driving a new car for your family or maybe just for your day-to-day needs, no, going to work and back, then maybe the Suzuki Desire is for you. O yan, nandito na tayo sa foreleg and I cannot wait to meet the owners and to dig in. So, let's start. You know what I love about this show is that you don't only get to try great food, but also to meet the owners, the brain of the restaurants that we visit. And now here on Foreleg, we have the owners, the brains of the restaurant. We've got Patrick and Jazly. Hello! How are you guys?
Hello.
Wow, we're good.
Very good.
Hopefully nga na talagang strong ang business nyo during this pandemic. No, we'll get into all of what you guys have accomplished and what you went through so far while you guys are open. But let's start with first yung konsepto ng business nyo. I mean, to be honest, the first time I got here, no, talagang inviting yung design ng restaurant nyo. Nakakatuwa siyang puntahan, no. So, how did you guys come about the idea of, you know, creating Foreleg?
At first, trip lang talaga na niyaya niya ako. Tara, mag-business tayo, wings or burger. Pero yung unang na-plan namin, sige burger na lang. Kasi medyo nahirapan kami para gawin yung wings, mga recipe ng wings. So, yung una namin na-create, burgers. Pero it took us several months para i-release yung products dahil we want everything to be perfect. Parang
Gets.
pag pumunta yung client, pag natikman ng clients, sure na uulitin nila.
Yeah.
So, yun.
And great things take time naman talaga. So I love that you guys took your time, hindi nyo masyado binigla, hindi kayo na-atap, no? Talagang you perfected it before you released it. So are you guys big burger fans talaga, wings fans talaga, or was it just like the first thing that came into your heads?
Yeah, favorite namin actually yung mga burgers talaga. Mga burger, so...
Sa burgers, ako wings.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
So yun, favorite ko yung burger talaga. So may cravings ako everyday ng burger. So lagi ako mo-order ng burger.
So how did the name Foreleg come about? I assume it's because of the beef? Kaya Foreleg? Or meron pa bang other story why Foreleg is Foreleg?
Actually, yung pinaka-concept talaga namin is four type of meat. Which is yung goat, beef, chicken, and then pork.
Oh, okay.
Parang ano sila, four-legged animals.
Yeah.
So, dapat four-legged, medyo off pakinggan. Pag customer ka parang, pero punta tayo sa four-legged, medyo off siya pakinggan. Pag four legs naman, medyo off din.
Yeah.
So, kahit grammatically incorrect yung four-leg, nag-stick na lang kami doon. Para sa customer, madaling matanda.
May recall, kumbaga.
Yes.
So with that, with the four types of meat that you mentioned, is that what we can expect from the menu ba? Or is it something that you guys are still trying to figure out how you can incorporate those four meats that you mentioned?
2 meats pa lang yung nagawa namin for beef and chicken. For goat kasi medyo mahirap yung recipe, so we're still working on it. Ngayon may chef kami, sila yung nag-experiment.
Okay. So I wanted to actually go into that, no? Kasi you guys are big fans of wings and burgers, like you mentioned, no? But who created the menu? Who decided to, you know, create this wonderful array of food?
Kaming dalawa.
Kaming dalawa.
Okay.
So nag-try kami. Ang unang tinry namin is yung beef.
Okay.
Ito yung classic burger. So naghanap kami ng mga supplier ng beef.
Okay.
Mahirap sa umpisa maghanap ng
Kasi
supplier.
hindi same yung meat na nabibigay
Yung
sa
quality, yung taste.
quality.
Kailangan mo makita kung sino yung perfect na part ng beef. Kung yun.
So
perfect.
trial and error
Yes.
talaga, no? So how long did that take yung buong research and development ng paghahanap ng tamang buns, tamang meat, tamang chicken?
It took 7 months, no?
Okay.
Mga ganun.
Wow. You mentioned nga kanina off-cam, no, na the concept started October 2020?
Yes.
So that was the pandemic. That was right smack in the middle of the pandemic. What made you guys decide? That's a very ballsy move.
Opportunity. I think this is the
Yes.
time for opportunity.
Transition din kasi
Transition.
before, meron siyang businesses.
Okay.
Nagsusupply siya
Yeah.
ng men's grooming product nationwide and may mobile bar. And medyo
Okay.
nag-slow down yun because of the pandemic.
Mhm.
So, kailangan niya mag-transition
Yeah.
sa what's more essential right now.
Yeah.
Which
Which
is
is food.
food.
Oo.
And nung time na yun, kaka-resign ko lang. So, talagang perfect timing na, mag-business tayo ng food. Yung favorite na lang natin, burgers.
Yes.
Oo, kasi mahirap din naman mag-business tapos hindi nyo ganun kagusto yung binibenta nyo, no? So, it's great that you have a business mindset kasi at least you knew how to kind of transition, no? And pick yourself up from this pandemic. So, starting from October up until March, right? March nung nag-open kayo, what were siguro the struggles that you experienced that maybe other business owners who are thinking about opening a business during the pandemic could learn from?
Siguro yung pag-source ng supplier, yun talaga yung major challenge namin. Kasi hindi din kami makatravel talaga dun sa mga legit supplier. Mostly sa Laguna, yung mga ganun.
Yeah.
So, ang hirap for us na mag-source ng supplier.
So talagang tiyagaan din talaga, no? And as long as you love your products, I mean, technically, it'll parang flow na lang, kumbaga. So let's talk about naman the food that you offer, no? What was the first burger that you guys ever thought about?
For beef burger, classic and bacon cheeseburger, yung una namin na-create. For wings, classic buffalo and salted egg.
Bakit yun yung una yung naisip ko na gawin? Was it parang automatic na lang na parang kailangan natin ng syempre a classic burger and then something with a different flavor?
Kasi beef talaga eh. Pag sinabi mong burger is
Oo
beef.
Oo.
So nag-come up kami talaga sa beef.
Yeah.
Dinalagyan namin na lang ng mga twists.
Gets. And what was the most recent na na-create nyo?
Umami mushroom.
Yung umami mushroom.
And chicken floss.
Actually, interesting sa akin yung chicken floss. I was checking out your socials, no, and I saw the chicken floss. Sabi ko, this is the first time I've ever seen a chicken floss burger, but I'm excited to try this one. Siguro let's talk about na lang, no, to kind of wrap things up. Like, what can we expect pala from the future?
Our plan is to open the business for franchise. Kasi yung idea na yun, because marami nag-i-inquire sa amin na
Outside Metro Manila.
customers na
Outside
open na
Quezon
for
City.
franchise. So parang nung una wala kami idea na, pwedeng ipa-franchise.
Yeah.
Gusto namin second batch kami pa din yung una. Pero yun nga, ang dami nagbigay na idea, sige pa-franchise yun. So siguro by next year, may mga pina-finalize na kami.
Tsaka mga nagsabi nun, yung mga order sa amin. So yung mga nakatry ng food namin.
Well, to be honest, I'm not surprised, no, because your branding looks good, the food looks great, no, but I'm pretty sure it will taste great as well. Thank you so much for spending the time, no, with us and of course explaining the whole business. And ako, kakainin ko, I'll try it out, and I just can't wait. I'm excited. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hi guys, please come visit us. We're available for dine-in, but we highly encourage you to park and dine na lang para mas safe. We're located at Don Antonio, Quezon City.
You can search us in Facebook and Instagram for like restaurant or Grab Food and Food Panda.
So while we wait for the food, I ordered myself a milkshake, a matcha milkshake. But they actually offer a lot of other drinks. They have beers here, flavored beers, craft beers. They also have, of course, yung mga soft drinks natin. And like what I said, a milkshake. So this is a matcha milkshake, but they have vanilla, strawberry, and blueberry. So let's try it out because I am a big fan of matcha. Let's go.
Mga 10 pa neto. 10 pa. Magte-take home. Ang sarap! Hindi siya yung hindi siya yung mapaklang matcha flavor. Tapos, you can still taste the milkiness of, of course, the milkshake. It's so nice. And the sweetness, hindi rin siya strong. Sobrang swabe niya lang. I am loving this one. I cannot wait to try the other milkshakes later on. Pero, sa akin na lang yun. At ito na ang most favorite part ko, ang chibugan time. So they were gracious enough to let us try a lot of the stuff in their menu. So let's start, of course, with their flagship yung burgers nila. No? So let's start with the first one. This is the bacon cheeseburger. So ang meat daw nito is made with beef. So let's try it out. Kita nyo, it's dripping in sauce, just the way I like it. Here we go.
Sobrang juicy yung meat. Sobrang juicy. Tapos yung alat ng bacon, it complements it so well. The sauces are so good also. And, ang tibay ng bun hindi siya nagsusoak kahit na ang dami mong sauces dito and sobrang juicy ng meat niya. So yun nice. I mean, it's a bacon and cheese sandwich, a bacon and cheeseburger. So, it really does feel like a classic burger, Yung go-to. Kung ayaw mo na masyado mag-isip, diba? This is definitely the burger that you have to choose.
Let's go to the next beef burger naman. This one is the umami burger. Sabi daw nilang umami daw ay ang fifth taste flavor. Basta yun, pang-lima siya sa mga panlasa. So, tikman na natin.
Sarap. May konting tamis ka. Compared to the first burger, may konting sweetness siya. But you can see here, ang dami na may mushrooms siya. Ayan, mushrooms, meron siyang onions. I'm a big fan of mushrooms, so this is nice. And it's not a typical na mushroom cheeseburger. It's really, really flavorful. Thank you. Thoughtful mo naman. Ayan. So tapos na tayo sa mga beef burgers. This next burger, nagulat ako nung nakita ko sa menu nila because it is a chicken floss burger. Now, we're all familiar with chicken floss, right? Pero how does it taste like when it's, added with chicken and bacon? So they have it right here. Ito siya. The chicken floss. And look at that chicken. Ang kapal. Mas makapal pa sa mukha ng naman namin. Grabe. Pang klase. Here we go. Ang hinahanap ko dito is the crispiness of the chicken, syempre. So let's start. That is one tender chicken. Crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, very tender. The bacon just adds a little bit of saltiness in there. And the floss. Grabe. Really nice. The whole thing complements each other. Tapos, I'm not a big fan din kasi of vegetables, like leafy vegetables in my burgers. So it's nice that they just added tomatoes lang. Ayan, tomatoes lang siya. And again, the bun, sobrang sturdy. Hindi nga siya na soak, because of the juiciness of the meat. Sorry kayo, mag-iisa pa. One of the best chicken burger combinations I've ever tried. Just saying. Issue muna tayo, para naman may konting etiquette dito. Alright, let's move on. Up next, we have the buffalo chicken burger. Yeah, so I'm expecting a little bit of spiciness in this one. Crunch pa rin syempre kasi chicken burger to, so I'm expecting crispy din siya. It has the sauce here, the typical buffalo wing sauce. They have it here as well. Pickles, leafy greens. And I just love how they're so generous with the meat. Kasi tingnan nyo mas maliit yung bun kesa sa meat na nasa loob. That's how generous they are. So you really get the value of the money you pay for. So here we go. I love na hindi siya ganun ka-spicy. Kasi may iba diba na buffalo wings na super overwhelming yung pagka-spicy. This one, it's actually pretty light. May kick lang siya, nararamdaman mo siya sa dila mo. But the sauce also complements it. Parang kinukool niya yung heat nung buffalo sauce. But also, the pickles, may konting asin din na nadadagdag. So, it kind of balances it. So, hindi siya overwhelming, hindi siya nakakaumay.
So I really like it. And the fact na all of their burgers pala have a side of fries and their love for the fries. Nakakita na. Really, really good. Really, really good. So, it's a full meal talaga. And we're so lucky dito sa Philkotse Trippings because ipapatry nila sa atin ang never before released, never before heard, but only now, exclusivo! The 4-cheese burger. Ang 4-cheese nito ay
Blue cheese,
blue cheese, Swiss cheese,
American cheese,
American cheese,
then yung house meat.
cheese Swiss, and then house-made cheese.
Oh, klase talaga.
Okay, so let's try it out. Ay, kita mo overloaded cheese dito. Tapos, what's this leaf?
Spinach.
Spinach. Diba? Tapos makapapay. Here we go. Sarap. I'm lost for words. Juicy patty. Ay, may words pala ako. Juicy patty. The cheese, yung alat ng cheese, yung spinach, para kunyari healthy ka. The balance in this one is so great. Nagkaraway na yung right hand. Okay, so now that we're done with the heroes of Four Leg, why don't we go to our wings, no? Siyempre, hindi rin pwede na burgers na. Kailangan may konting variation. So, let's go to the wings. They have two of the typical, buffalo or wing flavors. No, you have the buffalo, you have the salted egg. But there's one flavor now you don't really see every day. It's the sisig wings. So let's try first the ones na usually nakikita naman natin in a chicken shop, no, or in a burger shop. So it's the buffalo wings. Dip it to the sauce. Same sauce. Nagulat ako hindi. Pero it's nice nga because it's not that spicy, hindi matapang yung kick niya. And the sauce really does complement the spiciness of it all. So this is actually, the sauce of this one is blue cheese. Kaya pala may konting manamis na taste siya. So you have the typical buffalo sauce and then you have the blue cheese sauce. Ayan. So depende lang talaga sa trip nyo. Blue cheese. So it really depends, no? Kung anong sauce ang trip nyo. Blue cheese man, ranch pan, they have it here. Let's move on to the salted egg one. Ito talagang hype to. Again, not too overpowering. May mga salted egg flavor kasi ng mga chips, ganyan. Chicken din, na sobrang overwhelming, na tipong hindi mo na alam kung anong nalalasahan mo, kung nalalasahan mo yung manok. Pero this one, you get to appreciate the chicken coated with the salted egg powder, which is really nice, or the salted egg wrap. Really nice. Glistening pa siya, oh. You know it's juicy. You know they have the right kind of chicken, right? See that? And falls off the bone. Look, very tender. Up next, yung pinaka-favorite ko na i-try, I have sisig wings because I love sisig and I love wings. Feeling ko spicy na to, may nakita ko na yung sisig. I mean, what you expect from sisig and the chicken. I like it kasi, wala siyang yung crispiness ng pork, ng sisig, pero nandun naman yung crispiness ng chicken. So you still get that reminiscent taste and feel of sisig, but in chicken form. And again, tender chicken, falls off the bone, no effort to kind of, break it apart. It's just easy to eat. So now it's time to try the onion rings. Ayan siya. Diba? So ang sauce nito is the garlic aioli sauce. Here we go. So just dip it. Ang pinagkakatalo talaga ng iba't ibang onion rings is really the rub, the batter din. So let's see kung may haba ng batter. Hindi siya oily, ha? Hindi siya oily, in fairness. And the sauce, it adds that sweetness also, the tanginess to the onion rings. I really like it. Honestly, I would eat this one with the burgers or with the buffalo as a side. It's super sarap. So overall, I really love the menu. They're very innovative when it comes to creating those flavors, and they all match, they all jive from the burgers to the wings, to the sides, and even the fries that they have here. Super sarap. And the sauces, come on, they're all homemade. So, abangan yun because very, very soon, maka-ibenta na rin nila yung sauce sa inyo, di ba? So, you can try it out with any of your other dishes or any of their dishes. Mix and match. It's really nice. So, thank you so much for I'm gonna finish all of this. Actually, madaming pretentious. Share ko sa kanila. So, kakain muna kami and then we'll talk to you later.
With so many burger joints in the metro, mahirap talagang mag-stand out. But Four Leg just did that. With their wide array of burgers, wings, sides, and even drinks to be desired, talaga namang pupuntahan nyo talaga ito. So if you guys have the time, you can drop by here. Again, that is Don Antonio in Quezon City. Although, alam naman natin ang Commonwealth, you can still choose to park and dine or even order via Foodpanda and Grab. You do not want to miss this one out. While ako, I have to head on out of here, but with my Suzuki Desire. I'll see you guys again on the next episode of Philkotse Trippings. It's been Cholo de la Cruz. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Thanks for watching. For the latest news, reviews, and anything you want to know about cars and car ownership, visit philkotse.com. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify para hindi ka huli sa usapan. Tandaan, kotse ba? Philkotse na!